Today we are driving the 2023 Ford F-150 Raptor, but as always, let me give you a brief tour of the car before we get it out on the road. There is a lot to this car, so let's go ahead and get talking. The key fob is pretty standard. You do not get Raptor branding, but you do get remote start, which is very nice. Take a look at all of that light up. That is pretty cool. The grille is large and blacked out, and you also get large Ford lettering and 3 marker lights at the top. The headlights are going to be fully LED, and you get an amber daytime running light, which is very nice. There's a hood bulge because this is a Raptor, and you also get these very beefy fenders. The tires are going to be all-terrains, and you can get 37-inch tires with the Raptor. There are functional vents on the side, and the mirrors are going to be pretty normal. You get heating, blind spot monitoring, and power folding. Of course, you get a keypad there, rock slider running boards at the bottom, and a very detailed Raptor graphic above the rear fenders. Around the back, it's going to look pretty cool as well. With most cars, the rear end is not cool at all, but that is not the case for the Raptor. You get large Ford lettering across the back, F-150 and Raptor branding, and you also get 2 large exhaust pipes at the bottom. The taillights are going to be fully LED, although they look slightly different. On the Raptor model, you get a short bed configuration. There is still plenty of space in here, and you also get a power source and a built-in step. A spray and bed liner also comes standard. Let's go ahead and check out the second row. There is a ton of space in the second row, it is just crazy. The door panel looks very nice with the metal speaker grille and the leather. The seats are also very comfortable and they will have suede inserts. You cannot recline them, however. As far as amenities are concerned, you get a seat back pocket, a phone holder, 2 cup holders, vents, heated seats, a DC outlet, 2 USB ports, and a household style outlets. You also get 2 cup holders and an armrest. Let's go ahead and see what the front is all about because I'm telling you that's where you want to be. The door panel looks just as nice. You get a very large speaker at the top, a metal speaker grille, leather, and a ton of storage at the bottom. There's also some smoked aluminum trim and 3-person memory seating. You get 4 performance door sills, 10-way power adjustable seats, and they are overall very comfortable. You also get a speaker in the headrest. This car is so high off the ground, I don't care if you're 7 foot, you're still going to need the running boards. Let's go ahead and fire it up. The steering wheel is going to be very nicely leather wrapped and heated. You also get these real metal paddle shifters that feel amazing in the hand. There are some buttons on the left and right side to control various things, and the main infotainment system is pretty responsive. You get built-in navigation, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a lot of different features and settings. You can control the 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive settings as well as the drive modes, and all of your climate controls are going to be physical. You also get heated and ventilated seats. There are a lot of different camera angles which are very useful for this humongous car, and storage is not a problem. You get a wireless phone charger, some more cubbies, 2 USB ports, and you can actually make the shifter fold out of the way. The center console is humongous, of course. And up top, you're going to find 6 auxiliary switches in case you want to install aftermarket accessories. However, you do not get a sunroof. I am very excited to see what this drives like, so let's go ahead and hit the road. We are finally driving the 2023 Ford F-150 Raptor. I am so excited to have this car on the channel for so many different reasons. It looks so cool, it sounds amazing, and the cabin is also very spacious. Let's go ahead and talk about the powertrain. The Raptor is powered by a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6, making 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. That is mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, and the fuel economy actually comes in better than I expected at 15 miles per gallon in the city, 18 on the highway, and 16 combined. That is pretty good, and you would not get these numbers out of a Raptor R. That of course is powered by a supercharged V8. Yes, it makes a lot better of a noise and it is very powerful, but I think for most people this should be plenty. Besides, it does 0 to 60 in about 4.5 seconds. That is pretty good, but we need to go ahead and take a listen to this. This car sounds absolutely amazing, and I am very happy that you can get something even better out of the Raptor R. Keep in mind that if you really want to hear this V6 sing, you have to go over 4000 RPM or go into sport mode. Let's talk about the ride quality next. This car rides very nicely. These all-terrain tires do help, and the fact that we are very high off the ground also helps. Now, this isn't going to absorb all of the road imperfections because this is still on a solid rear axle, but I think it gets the job done. Let's see another acceleration test. This has to be the most exciting pickup truck I've featured on the channel. It's very high off the ground, the exterior looks absolutely amazing, the exhaust note is perfection, and the interior is spacious and practical, and the cool factor of course is very high. Let's go ahead and talk about wind noise next. I do apologize because we were a little bit on a time crunch and the test drive was cut a little bit short, but we are going to talk about wind noise just briefly. There is a noticeable amount of wind noise entering the cabin, and there is some tire hum from the all-terrain tires. There isn't a lot they can do about this, but I don't think it's going to be bothersome on a commute or a road trip. Well, that is going to wrap up today's video on this F-150 Raptor. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.